What is going on, everybody? John Impemba here with Andrew Cooper. Welcome into the Fantasy Slam NFL Week 7 Game Day Live Show. Coop, how we doing, man?
Just got done defending the wall against Howard Bender. He's all in on the Titans today, dude. He's a Titans fan all of a sudden. You know, he thinks that if they fire Brian Callahan, now they're going to win the whole dang thing. I think the Patriots come back and kick butt. So we'll see. There's a lot of narratives out there this week. Big time narrative street, which is leaving a lot of people with a lot of questions. You know, we got these shootout games, we got mud games, we got revenge games, you name it. We got all that. We got guys with game time decisions. It's always the worst games too, right? Like it's never a 1 o'clock game. It always has to be Josh Jacobs at 4:25 or a Mika Egbuka on Monday night, right, bro? Like they never give us a break.
Listen, the Jacobs one is obviously huge DFS implications because if he ends up getting ruled out, you basically have a min-priced Emmanuel Wilson, which you can put into your lineup, and then that opens up like $3,000 worth of salary that you can kind of maneuver. And in that 4 o'clock window, you have the Commanders and the Cowboys with like a 53 game total. So you can basically figure out a way to further stack that game if you have to pivot down. As we say with regular fantasy, it's the same for DFS. Put those guys in your flex. Make sure you don't handcuff yourself. If you're going to play Jacobs, say, in DFS and look to pivot down, put him in your flex. So then you can kind of make some different moves and swap them out and make different decisions there. So the chat is loaded, full of questions from our Fantasy Alarm YouTube members as well. So as always, guys, if you want to become and get priority access to your questions being answered, click that join button. It's $4.99 a month. You skip the line. Your questions get answered first, and then we'll work our way down the rest of the list here. So let's just waste no further time here, Coop, because again, this our member questions are loaded. Dude Love had the first one. Morning, let's go. He says needs 2 running backs: Scatabo, Pollard, Jacob Wilson, Bam Knight. Where do we want to go here? He's got a whole bunch of questions for us.
Let's start with the this running back situation. I think what you do here to play it safe, and it kind of stinks, but you probably got to put Pollard and Scatabo in there. And then if Jacobs plays, well, actually, you know what? Maybe would you just leave that spot empty and start either Jacobs or Wilson over Pollard? Pollard is a bad matchup.
Yeah, I think you just play one of those two guys.
Yeah.
Right,
so
over Pollard today.
Go Scatabo. I mean, the good thing is all those players are playing at 4 o'clock, so you can kind of make that decision then. Even Bam is playing at 4 o'clock, but I would probably go Scatabo and then whoever starts for the Giants.
Okay. We need to get news. Mike Evans is likely to play today, so if you are waiting on Evans news, you got that going for you. All right, so that first question down. Rod says, "Would you swap?"
He has a second half of the question.
Oh, he did have a second half of that question. Sorry. One wide receiver, JSN, Olave, Nico, and then 2 flex from the rest. So
yeah, you're starting all 3 of those wide receivers.
Playing all the wide receivers.
Yeah.
I
like Olave a lot today. The weather's not as bad as you would think, but he runs the underneath routes anyway. So the weather, even if it's going to matter, it's going to matter more for Shaheed than him.
Yeah, I have a sneaky or contrarian DFS stack with the Rattler Olave today. So
we'll see what happens there. Rattler's willing to scoot a little bit.
Yeah, and he's been efficient. Doesn't turn the football over. Rod, would you swap up Pollard for Wilson? I could pivot to Charbonnet if Jacobs does play. Yeah, I mean, that's fine then. Charbonnet and Pollard to me are almost the same, the way they're running Charbonnet on that offense. So
yeah, and I'll tell you, the last week we saw it in negative game scripts. They're leaning on Tajay Spears in the past game, and I mean, the Patriots are favored by a touchdown today, so probably will be negative game script, and probably will see a decent amount of Tajay Spears.
Yep. Wan'Dale Robinson or RJ Harvey in PPR?
Got to go Wan'Dale right now. He's just been a target machine. I know it's a bad matchup, but Harvey really only gets it. The thing is, Harvey doesn't have a defined role. He doesn't get like all the third down stuff. He doesn't get the 2-minute drill. Tyler Bidet gets that. So like you got to just lean on the guy who's getting the work, and it's usually the running back, but in this case, it's actually the wide receiver.
Sure. Lewis here with his first of many this morning. Happy to have you in the chat here, Lewis. Jaden with no wide receivers or Sam Darnold at the quarterback position?
Still Jaden. That line didn't move very much. It basically moved from the over-under didn't really change. The line went from Commanders favored by 1.5 to Cowboys favored by 1.5. Jaden Daniels is going to be running around. He's going to be scrambling. He's got weapons he can make it work with. I'm going with him. Darnold's
I'm
got
good.
that.
I'm good with going with Daniels because he can make it all happen himself there as well. And then he needs a running back, a flex, and two wides. Dobbins, Swift, Dowell, Tet, Pittman, Keenan, AJ, and Igbuka. I mean, you're playing Pittman for sure.
Big test here, and just the end of that question. Big test this week for Darnold because the Texans, we're DVOA, they're ranked like second against the pass. So, but yeah, the flex question: Dobbins, Swift, Dowdle, 1 RB, 1 flex, 2 wide receivers.
I like the running backs of Dobbins and Dowell on this week. I don't know how you feel about that.
So yeah, Howard pulled some quote from Dowdle where they asked, he was like, oh, like he's getting paid the money, he's been the starter. So I'm not sure if that's gamesmanship or what, but he kind of sounded like he was saying that that Chuba's just going to get the job back.
Yeah, then there was also a report today that like the Titans or the Panthers have been like studying how the Lions use their running back like work,
great,
and things like that. So
great.
Swift against the Saints is fine too, but I just
Swift has the groin, so just make sure he's going to go. But I mean, I'd probably go Dobbins. No, we're not going to go McMillan against the Jets. I'd probably go Dobbins, Swift, Pittman, AJ Brown.
Okay, I'm good with it. Deb wants to know, watching from the desert this morning. And she's attending the game. All right, well, Deb,
that's awesome.
Go have fun there. Dobbins or DJ Moore?
Yeah, she's a big Packers fan. So that's cool. That's that stadium is very vertical. It's kind of crazy. If you sit in the high seats, you're like, it's like a hockey game, John. You're like looking straight down the field. Dobbins or DJ Moore? I've got to go Dobbins.
Yeah, I'm going to go Dobbins there as well. Josh Cole's here, PPR, 1 tight end, 1 flex. Smith, Sutton, Kittle, Laporta.
Tight end's going to be Kittle for me. I'm starting him wherever I have him.
You play Sutton there over.
Then you play Sutton over Smith. Yep.
Dowell or Booty?
Dowdle. That's where we go, Dowdle. Yeah.
Need 2 of Dart, Jones, Penix, and Dak. I mean, you're playing Jones and Dak there.
That's Dak for sure. Yeah. Yep.
I
moved Dak up. I moved Dak up to QB2 this week. Is that too high?
No, probably not. 3 touchdowns like every single week, and Mac Jones is throwing like he's Flacco 40 times a game. So, 1 point PPR, wide receiver, 2 flex, and tight end. Addison, Bond, Johnson, Pickens, Wandale, Pacheco, Kelsey Wall. You're definitely playing Pickens this week.
I like Kelsey against the Raiders for your tight end spot too, because he crushes them.
I think you're playing Addison, Pickens, Kelsey, and then Pacheco, maybe.
Pacheco. Yeah, Pacheco is probably going to do well against the Chiefs as well. Addison, Pickens, Pacheco, Kelsey. I mean, Wandale's in the Wandale or Pacheco, probably Pacheco. Yeah, Pacheco so last week. Pacheco, they really leaned into him. Like he got more work in all phases, which hadn't been the case in a while. Like Kareem Hunt had been getting some goal line, some pass down. Pacheco basically just got all the work.
Sure. All right, Cole's here has Harvey or Wilson if Jacobs is out. Wilson if Jacobs is out, you can wait till the 4 o'clock. So you're definitely going to go in that direction.
That's a good situation to be in. Like if Jacobs is out, it's Wilson. If he's not, it's Harvey.
Daniel Jones or Knicks. I'm going to go with Daniel Jones, I think, this week.
Yeah, Daniel Jones against the Chargers. Knicks hasn't been running as much. What are you seeing with him, John?
The
upside's still there in any given week.
I think they've just been too good, so they just haven't needed him to like really do too much. Finishing up Lewis's questions here, he's got a bunch of them. So Dow, Wilson, Swift, Pickens, Dobbs, Booty. Again, I'm playing George Pickens everywhere. I'm not playing Pickens because CD Lamb is back. That game is ridiculous. Niki's finding the end zone. So a flex of Dow, Wilson, Swift, Dobbs, and Booty.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably just play Swift. Swift is if it wasn't for the groin, he would be in every lineup because the matchup's good, So I'm just gonna. Apparently this isn't a new injury either, so I'm just gonna go with him there.
Okay. 1 flex in a PPR of Jennings, Moore, Johnson, and Tyquan Thornton. Probably go Jennings here, right?
Yeah, go Jennings there. Yep, just one. Get this mods. Get this man out of the chat.
Which one?
This guy that I just put on the screen.
Oh, Bender. Yeah.
Get him, mods. Get him out.
All right, let's get Lewis's last question here. I gotta get to you guys. We'll get to everybody else's questions here again. These are member questions. If you want to become a member, hit that join button. You get answer priority here and can skip the line. Shepard, Jacoby, Taekwon, Bond, and Juwan here. You're gonna go probably. Well, they just said that Igbuka has a real chance to play. Evans is gonna play, so you probably go Jacoby Myers in this spot then, right? Like,
Yeah, I think you kind of have to. Shepard has been Shepard actually didn't even get elevated last week. He still just played his part-time slot job. Bond plays a full role, but it's going to be like a hurricane. You got to go Jacoby in that situation.
Agreed.
Uh,
All right.
we also had a super chat come in from Timothy. He
Yeah.
didn't attach his question, but it looks like he had one.
Yeah, it's right here. It's
after.
Herbert or Jones.
I'm going Jones. I don't trust Herbert in this matchup with once he gets his Joe Alt back, right? Joe Alt elite, and then and Trey Pipkins back, we'll feel a little better about him. But he's missing his top 3 tackles. It's really just not a good situation for that team. I don't know why they're favored this week.
All right, Rob actually has 2 that came in here. We'll get these quickly, and we'll get to everybody else's. Stroud or Goff. I'm going to go Goff this week.
Yep.
And then I have Jacobs in my flex. Only options for 1 p.m. games are Olave or Diggs. Well, then you can't do that. You have to play one of the 1 p.m.
Yeah, you would start Olave. Diggs dealing with some sort of chest issue, which has me a little nervous.
Agreed. And then Dak or Jaden here for Josh Coles, also a member of the family.
I just updated that, and I moved Dak ahead of Jaden with the wide receivers out.
I'm good with it. All right, back to the top we go. Keith, first question in, flex, Jacoby Myers, Hawkinson, Bourne. You need to pick one of those, I guess.
Kendrick Bourne. He's been awesome with Mac Jones. And Pearsall's out. Conditions are once again perfect, right?
Yeah, I'm good with
142 yards again. 142 yards every week.
And then would you stash Pierce, Franklin, or McCaffrey for next week's buys? I mean, I like all of those plays. So obviously McCaffrey's value is tied to injuries. Pierce, I love Pierce. I have Pierce on a lot of fantasy teams.
Yeah. So Pierce, if you're looking for a person to start in your lineup, then it's Pierce. If you're looking for the long-term upside stash, it's Troy Franklin. So you got to decide, Keith, what kind of balance you want to have on your bench. But if this person is 100% going into your lineup, I would go with Pierce. We don't know when Josh Downs is going to clear concussion protocol. He did not clear it this week, so they could be without him again.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's difficult to kind of follow the Downs.
Even if Downs plays, Pierce plays a full snap share. He could score a touchdown at any point. Like, he's the guy. He's the guy.
I agree. Rod says, good morning. Josh says his team's so bad he doesn't know what to ask. Well, you'll find a question for us here.
Figure it out, dude.
Cindy, Emmanuel Lewis, or Wandale if Jacobs is out. And listen, if Josh Jacobs is out, you're just going to play Emmanuel Wilson.
Yes, you are. This guy's good, man. He's like he can catch the ball well. He can break off big chunk plays. Might not be the best between the tackles grinder, but he's going to touch the ball 15 times.
Yeah. Let's see here. But Mason Taylor or Cade Otton and Olave or Sutton for Aaron.
Yeah, so I kind of went back and forth on that one. I would probably just start Mason Taylor today because if Evans and Egbuka start and they play like people are suggesting, then Cade Otton is not nearly as interesting as we think.
Yeah.
So I just go Mason Taylor today while you have that opportunity. Yep. And then it's Sutton, right? Against the
I'm going to go Sutton over Olave. Again, I like Olave, but Sutton's just the better.
Sutton's playing the Giants.
Yep. May or Daniels in a 6-point touchdown. You got to go Jaden Daniels here, even with the lack of receivers, right?
Yeah, I think I actually did move May up to 3. I moved Daniels down to 4, I think. But let me just double check. I currently have it ranked Mahomes, Prescott, May, Daniels, Hurts.
Okay.
You know what?
I'm not like buying into obviously all of the historical odds and ends regarding bumps and games and 3 straight road games and all this stuff. It has to play to some level, but all those are in a bubble based on the teams and whatnot. But I mean, Jaden Daniels versus a Dallas Cowboys.
The implied point total is higher for Washington, right? Yeah. 50. The over under for the Pats game is 41. The over under for the Washington game is 54.5. Go Jaden Daniels. I'll update the rankings.
Taylor Olave.
I mean, there's like 7. There's like 7 guys named Taylor now, man.
Yeah, you gotta get guys. If you're gonna ask us questions, give us like the entire question. If this is like a Mason Taylor or Olave question, I'm gonna go Olave. Yeah. It's a Jonathan Taylor question. You're going to go Taylor.
Right. So, yeah, I guess that's the answer to that. There's not.
Let us know. Let us know. Ann Dunn says, morning. Kangas Man wants to know Bourne or Johnston. You're going to go Bourne here.
I would Bourne.
Yeah, I'm going to go Bourne there. Yep. Josh, full PPR needs 2 of Dowell, Vidal, Walker, Jordan Mason.
Wow. In my bias, Jordan Mason is a guy I actually currently have ranked highest. I don't like the coin flip with Dowdle, but Kenneth Walker also splits Where are you at with this one, John? This is a tough one. If this in my lineup, I would just plug in Jordan Mason and Kenneth Walker personally.
I was gonna say just play the studs.
Just play
right?
if you're gonna have splits, play the more talented guys.
Play the more talented guys, right? Listen, Dallas had over 200 total yards of offense the last 2 weeks each week, and yet they're immediately being like, yeah, but we have Chuba Hubbard, he's gonna get work. So they're not even like the guy has earned the job, and they're not even gonna give it to him. So and Vidal's just in a tough matchup. I'd rather go Walker.
Right. And Latchaw, you're an Eagles fan, dude. You know that the Eagles' run D this year isn't as good as it's been in past years. Like they're letting up 134 yards per game on the ground. So you gotta go Mason.
Cindy here wants to know flex McCaffrey, Washington, Marks, or Goddard. I mean, you probably have to go Luke McCaffrey in this spot. It's his time, right?
Is it?
Should be no Debo this week. That's got to be his spot, right?
Just wait until it's the 2 full-time wide receivers in that game are Chris Moore and Jalen Lane. Just wait, dude.
I mean,
go McCaffrey. McCaffrey's the upside.
It would be devastating for my my DFS lineups because I have a lot of Luke McCaffrey in them this week, no one else. No one's playing. They're all playing Chris Moore. So.
Luke McCaffrey this year, like he gets so open. There's never when he catches the ball, there's never even anyone else on the screen. Like so, okay, go Luke McCaffrey.
Brandon here needs 2 of in the flex. Bourne, Vidal, Judy, Harvey, Charbonnet, Marks, and Pitts.
We're gonna lock Bourne in for sure.
Yeah.
Then it's probably just Vidal, man. Like you just got to lean into the guy with the best usage. Because Bourne. I mean, definitely Bourne. Like Judy's playing in that Hurricane. The over/under came down today to 34. Like so, that kind of confirms the wins are going to be real bad. Bourne and Vidal, John.
Yeah, I think Bourne and Vidal go with it there. Our guy Justin here, member of the Fantasy Slam YouTube channel.
I see.
May or Mayfield. If Baker's getting everybody back, I am very partial to Baker Mayfield. So
I'm going Drake.
I know you have Drake May where you have him, but
Drake May.
Baker makes it work, dude. Just makes it.
He's just he's a dog, man. But Drake May's been great, man. He's like, but why can't Drake May go out and throw 300 yards and 3 touchdowns today and run another one in? Why can't he do that?
Yeah, why can't Baker Mayfield throw for 500 touchdowns and 500 touchdowns today?
Because throw for 500 touchdowns this week, but
anything's possible. Anything's possible.
Anything's possible. I'm going Baker.
I like Baker Mayfield, and we're big Patriots honks. I just like Baker
Icy. Pop in the Discord and just throw the question in there. See if Malin or Bender's in there on that one.
All right, I gotta go back up because I lost my spot.
It was
we had Warren Johnson, Dow, Cindy answered this question. Right, I think we're
Lucky
here.
Lebo is next.
Do we do Craig's?
Yeah,
Waddle.
Walker, no, we didn't do that one. You're right.
Okay. So Waddle, Walker, Golden, Woody, or Mason Taylor. Pick one.
I really like Golden this week, man. I do. I think him in the slot against the Cardinals, he's going to pop off today.
Yeah, I like Matthew Golden a lot. And listen, if there's no Josh Jacobs too, like that, they may be more inclined to throw.
They lost,
and they run the ball with him a little bit.
They do. He gets a couple carries. He's got crazy speed. They also lost a couple corners along the way to the point where their nickel corner right now is a safety. They're starting Jalen Thompson there. He's not graded out particularly well. And Buda Baker is actually not graded out very well this year in pass coverage. So I think Golden could get behind everybody today for a big one.
A couple more member questions coming in here, guys. Again, if you wanted to skip the line, hit that join button. IC3U's got a Montgomery, Marks, or Dowell.
Go Monty. That game's got shoot up potential.
Yeah, go Monty. Rob's got 2 QB league, Brissett or Rattler.
I like Jacoby, but I'll defer to you on this one, John. I know you got some Rattler going on.
Yeah.
Jacoby threw for 320 yards last week.
I know he threw for so many, but I know Jacoby Brissett's not a good quarterback.
We do know that, but he's getting Marv back. He did that without Marv half the game.
Yeah, I know.
Do you think Spencer Rattler's a good quarterback?
Dude, he's like completing like 70% of his throws. He doesn't turn the football over. He runs a little bit. He's got Rashid Shaheed and Chris Olave and John Johnson, and Kamara. It's the Bears defense. I'm just saying. In tournaments this week in GBPs, I have one Spencer Rattler lineup. So Fred here wants to know tight end, 12 team, half point PPR. He's got Pitts on his bench. What's Trey Hendo? Travion Henderson, I'm assuming. Yeah. Kenneth Walker, Burden, Pearsall, Myers, Benson, Would you drop Pitts for Taylor? No, I just play Kyle Pitts.
Just play Kyle Pitts. I'm not dropping Pitts.
No, you just play Kyle Pitts there.
Yeah. I got lost in the comments here. Where's Fred? Oh, is that a member question? Yes.
Yeah, member question. Yeah, Fred's a member, man. You wanna skip the line?
Yeah.
You know, you gotta go.
Yeah,
join.
don't drop Pitts for Taylor. Don't do it.
I agree with you there. Going back, we had Lucky Lebo's question. Did we answer that one already?
I don't know.
Let's see here. I too now have scrolled. You guys are bombing us questions, which we appreciate.
Lucky's got a few questions. This was the one that was next.
Okay, so we have pivot to Brissett. Have Mac Jones as a bye week fill-in, but do I pivot? No, like I would play. Why would you not play Mac Jones?
Yeah, go Mac Jones, dude.
Mac Jones has been awesome.
He's throwing for 300 yards a game. Well, he's throwing for 315 yards a game. Like he was averaging 301 yards a game passing, played another game, and that number went up.
Yeah. Timothy here, tight end premium replacement for Jacobs would be Golden or Kraft.
I would go Golden. I would go. Oh, tight end premium.
Yeah, Kraft's been good. And it's a good matchup.
Let's go Kraft.
McCaffrey or Dubs over AJ Brown? Nah, you got to play AJ Brown.
No way.
You just got to play AJ Brown there. Robinson, Zacchaeus, or Chris Rodriguez for Ann?
Yeah. So just the thing on Romeo Dubs, quick. This guy has 4 end zone targets, and he's caught all 4 of them, and that's basically all his PPR points. That is not a sustainable kind of guy in fantasy. You know, if he had 10 end zone targets and caught 4 of them, which would be a high completion rate for end zone targets, then we'd be like, this guy can score any week.
Sure.
Catching 4 of 4 is probably more luck than it is something that we're going to keep seeing. So just keep that in mind for guys like that.
What do we got for Ann here?
And classic and question. Probably Alameda Zacchaeus, right? Like he's getting looks every week. Those other guys aren't really getting the ball like at all.
I agree.
So
Mac Jones over Rattler, Kangas man, we're going there.
Yep.
Sit one of White, QJ, Brees Hall. I mean, you're not going to sit Brees Hall today of all days.
Not today. You probably gonna sit QJ.
Yeah, probably sitting QJ there.
Rashad White's been good.
Jelly of the month needs to drop a player before 1 p.m. and get Coker off the IR. Drop Coker or John Jennings got Tetton Bourne on the team already.
You probably should drop. It stinks, dude, because you did the right thing stashing Coker, right? But you probably should drop Coker, right?
Yeah, probably dropping Coker there. Penix or Stroud for Scott Fishbowl. Probably Stroud.
Yeah.
Stroud's at home. I like Stroud at home.
I like Stroud. It's the matchup's getting a little worse as guys are getting healthy, but I bet at least one of Julian Love or one of those corners is going to be out there. All listed as questionable.
Yep. Kevin here, full point PPR of Booty, Evans, Iman, or Marks. Gotta go.
With the ice creams, dude.
Gotta go Evans, right? I know it's questionable. I get it.
Evans, yeah.
But they said he's trending towards playing, so I think Evans is where I'm going to go there.
Yeah.
Genty or Dowell? I'm going to go Genty, even in a bad matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Would you trade Daniels for Herbert, Addison, and Rashad White? Straight up, just Daniels for those 3 players? Yeah.
If all 3 of those players start in your lineup, then do it.
Yeah, I would do that trade.
If one of Addison or White are on your bench, then would be on your bench in most weeks, then don't do it.
Sure.
But if all 3 are going to start for you every week based on your roster composition, then do the trade.
He said he's starting Woody Marks CMC this week to the Henry bye.
Well, that's the thing is that so if you're not going to start Rashad White moving forward, then
I don't know what his wide receivers look like though, but obviously
Bucky's going to be back at some point anyway. So basically, you're trading Jaden Daniels for Herbert and Addison.
Yeah, which still might be okay depending on what your wide receivers look like.
That's what I mean. Like if you're going to start Rashad White, if you look at your schedule and you plan to start Rashad White in the flex
every week
for the next couple of weeks, then do it.
I agree. David Guillotine League here. Start Bourne tonight or wait for Igbuka IF Cup in case for Monday.
Oh yeah,
I would probably still just play Bourne though. Wouldn't you just play
Bourne tonight?
Yeah, just play Bourne. Good morning, Sarah. Needs to sit one of CD, Pittman, or Diggs. I think you said Diggs here.
I said Diggs. He's got the chest issue. We don't know what that is, but anytime people have ribs or chest, sometimes they just take a hit and then their day's over. So it scares me with the chest stuff.
McAdoo here wants to know running back and 2 flex of Jennings, Pollard, Spears, Algier, Coker, Hawkinson.
1 running back. Now, dude, here's the crazy thing. Pollard versus Spears. It's in half PPR, it's Pollard.
Yeah.
But in full PPR, it might be closer. I'm going Jennings, Pollard, and Hawkinson.
Okay. I'm good with it. Chris Murray is trying to get us to tell him to eat some boneless wings today. What's up, Chris? What should I have for lunch? Go get yourself some boneless wings, my friend.
Yeah, dip them in ranch.
Tight end and a flex of tight end premium: Bam, Engram, Hawkinson, Gatson, and Chigakonkwo.
The tight end's going to be Engram for me, and he's getting 6 targets in each of the last 3 games. And then for flex, should probably Bam or Hawk? What do you think there? It's tight end premium.
I am leaning probably Bam.
Yeah, it should be Bam. Bam and Engram.
I'm just
looks like I'm playing
going through here quickly and tagging some more of our. We got some super chats that came through. Man, we have some more member questions, so just trying to make
sure. Let's hit those, and then we'll get back to
Fleshes. Yeah, Flesh leads us out. It's a good stop point because I'll remember Sarah's got a question for us
here.
Yeah. All right. So we had Justin here want to know Montgomery, Marks, or Dowell. Got to go probably Montgomery there. Yeah. Super chat question came through. Jacobs, if Jacobs is out, Hall or Montgomery, I might just play like Hall anyways. I think why risk. If say Jacobs plays, right? He's still been sick for all week. So
sick and the calf. And his calf is hurt. Sick calf, dude. He needs to see
I think I play Hall anyways here.
Go Hall.
Another member question here. Would you flex Mason Taylor over JSN, Nico, or Olave?
No.
And then Justin just throwing us $4.99. Appreciate it, Justin.
You rock, dude. All you guys, man. We appreciate it. Even of course, the members and stuff, they get their questions answered first. But everybody that comes in and supports us, even if you just hit the like and subscribe button, that means a lot to us. We love football. We love talking ball with you guys, and we want you guys to win. That's the thing. That's why we're here every Sunday morning trying to get this sorted out. So I hope every single one of you guys wins today, except for you, Sarah, who I'm playing against.
Yeah, so I got to give Sarah the correct information here.
I stopped short of everyone except Sarah.
So I'm still gonna lean Xavier Worthy even with Rashee Rice back, because I just don't think that the Raiders are a good team.
That's why I have it ranked.
So I still think I go Xavier Worthy here. Myers has also been kind of banged up all week, and it's just they're on the road. I just don't think this is a good situation. So
right. Myers hasn't done much. Myers is going to be covered by Trent McDuffie, dude.
And here 3 in a Scott Fishbowl: Chuba, Reynolds, Shepard, Kupp, and Schultz.
I mean, I'm starting Kupp here, just based on the fact that you get points for targets. I'm starting Schultz because it's super tight end premium, and he's getting 5 targets a game. And then I'm probably just going to start Chuba and just cross my fingers. I'm not starting Josh Reynolds.
Yeah.
Is Reynolds even playing?
Starting. He's their wide receiver 1 today.
Yeah, awesome. I'm not starting Josh Reynolds.
Javonte or Judkins. Now, this is actually a super tough question because I'd rather play both.
I added Josh Reynolds in Scott Fishbowl, and then I dropped him.
You can't play both of these guys today, or is this a DFS question? Because
if it's DFS, go Judkins.
Yeah, but obviously, I mean, they're both in really great spots. They both probably score today. The wind advisory is coming down in Cleveland, I guess. So it's going to be done by noon today, and then the winds are expected to drop off, but they're still going to run the ball a ton with Judkins here. So,
yeah, some of these questions, I mean, but if it's not a DFS, then I think you got to start Javonte, though, right?
Yeah,
he's been so good.
Probably.
We're going to get more and more questions like this as the guillotine leagues start getting deeper and deeper in the season. That's what happens. Okay.
Anthony here: Hawkinson, Taylor, or Otton? Probably go Taylor there.
Taylor, yeah. I had Otton ahead, but now that Evans and Egbuka are back in, I'm going to switch it back.
Fields over Dart today, yes. My favorite prop today. So if you caught it on Friday, we tweeted out my Prize Picks Flex Friday slip for this week, and Jackson Dart's passing yards at the time was 181.5, and I took the under. That line is now down to 172.5. So if you saw my tweet on Friday, you got it at 181. It's since dropped 9 yards, which goes to tell you everything I think you need to know about Jackson Dart in Denver this week. So
Denver their defense has been the best in the league, and did you see who got activated, John?
No.
surprise activation like yesterday. I think it was either Friday or yesterday. Dre Greenlaw is going to play
Okay.
this week. So the Broncos just the rich just got richer, dude. I am out on Giants.
Yeah.
Big time out.
Let's see here. Ann wants to know Kamara, JMO, Marv, or more.
2. I go.
Jacoby Myers is inactive, by the way, Sarah. Just now, inactive Jacoby Myers. So I don't even know what the Raiders are going to do today. Trey Tucker.
Question's easy. Yeah. I'm going. This is a real tough question. It's not Chris Moore, not with those options.
You're going to play probably JMO and Marv.
JMO and Marv. Yeah. Kamara. I mean, we're all rooting for him to get traded.
We are. But didn't they just sign him? So that probably seems like.
He said they asked him about the trade rumors, and he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I talked to them." He's like, "I told the GM Mickey Loomis." He's like, "If you trade me, he's like, I get it's a business. Just tell me directly. I'll go down the street and get a pina colada." That's what he said.
Evans, Diggs, Golden, PPR. Stephon Diggs is officially active for today. Just came.
Yeah, but it's Evans though, yeah. And I like Golden. I rank them Evans, Golden, Diggs. The chest thing for Diggs, he was already kind of a part-time guy. I expect him to be part-time again.
Sure. We got Jacobs, Mason, or Dowell.
What time does Mason play?
1.
Is that a 4 o'clock?
Jordan Mason.
Yeah, I think Jordan Mason plays at 1. You just got to play Jordan Mason unless we get news. If we get news that Jacobs is playing before 1 o'clock, then it's Jacobs. But if it's still a game time decision, then you got to start Mason at 1.
I agree.
Dowdle also plays at 1.
We have a couple more questions came in from members here. Dab wants to know Pollard or I am Manor.
I go I am. Oh no, I Manor is going to be covered by Christian Gonzalez today.
Yeah.
Pollard.
They did say they're going to simplify the offense for Cam Ward because he's had some trouble with all of the responsibilities of a quarterback, which is not what you want from the number 1 overall pick. Don't want to hear that about your number 1 overall.
Not great, Bob.
Herbert or Daniel, 6-point passing touchdown today.
Daniel Jones.
Okay.
You agree on that?
Yeah, I think so.
You sound like I was going to say. I could tell by the way you said it that you.
Herbert. I mean, he has all his wide receivers back, but I think I still agree with Daniel Jones there. I
answered very quickly for somebody that has Daniel Jones ranked 8 and Herbert ranked 9.
I mean, I think Jones is fine. The offensive line problems for Herbert just worry the hell out of me here. Mojo wants to know Pittman, QJ, Robinson, McCaffrey needs 2 and a standard. Probably the first standard. 2. Pittman and QJ.
Yeah. Those are touchdown guys. You know, those guys have been scoring.
All right, go back up here to Ann's question: Jennings, Hollywood, or Bam?
Well, I always say you are the Hollywood guy. Can we finally be off Hollywood now that Rice is back?
Probably. We'll find out. Okay, we'll find out, I guess.
We'll find out. I'm going Juwan Jennings with no Ricky Pearsall.
Okay. Scatterbo or Chuba?
Woof. I'd probably just go Chuba. I hate the matchup for Scatterbo. Yeah. I hate it.
Like they might throw the football to Scatterbo, but I have, if you watch the betting show, and I'll give out my plays here today on the show for you guys. I took the Denver minus, I think 7, and then I took the team total points under for the Giants as well. It was like 19.5, just like hammered the under on that. So I don't think they're going to score many points today. If Jacobs is out, do I start Hall or Montgomery? I think we talked to this one already. We're going to just play Hall anyways. Going against Adams, would you roll with Diggs and hope for a big game, or Jameson Williams? Probably Diggs.
You got to go upside with Jamo,
well,
right?
I mean, Diggs has upside. If you think, I guess. I mean, Jameson Williams is upside is like the long touchdown catch, but the volume Diggs is going to go to Diggs probably.
Okay, go Diggs, in full PPR.
Yeah. Let's see, where are we at? All right. Steven here looking for thoughts on second flex of Dowell, Walker, Addison, Moore, and Dubs. I assume that's Kenneth Walker.
Yeah, if it's Kenneth Walker, I'm going Kenneth Walker.
I would agree. Chig, Gatson, Bond, Franklin, tight end premium. I'd play Chig here. The Patriots can't cover tight ends, so
no, they've had trouble with it because they switched out. You know who it is? It's the Robert Spillane is really good tackler in the run game. Not great coverage guy.
Terrible coverage.
And also, I don't know what the heck happened to Kyle Duggar. He doesn't even play.
No, well, they almost cut him.
Yeah.
Remember, they're trying to trade him, and then he just
Yeah. So just weird scheme. It doesn't fit the scheme.
Team can't tackle. It's probably why they got rid of Jabril Peppers too, right? Everybody's like, why get rid of Jabril? It's like, well, he doesn't fit the scheme, like
doesn't fit the scheme.
Play safe with a Dunze or Evans. No, yeah, play a Dunze. That's fine. I'm good with that.
Yeah. Odunze has been great. I have Odunze flat out
should have scored a touchdown last week, but they called like illegal motion or something like that on him. So Spears or Theo, I would go Tajay here.
I like Spears. I like here's a little prop bet for you guys. Spears over 12.5 receiving yards. Last week he came out, played more snaps than Pollard in a negative game script, got 4 targets, had 19 yards, caught all 4 of them. Like Spears could get 12.5 yards on 1 catch, but I'm expecting him to catch 3 or 4 today because I expect the Patriots to win.
Hunter Renfrow is inactive today, by the way. So Jalen Coker is like full go on the
there you go, dude.
Slot there. You like the Spears 12.5. I like the Rashard Smith 12.5. Receiving yards. He's had 3 catches in 3 straight weeks. He's gone over to the 20 yards in all 3 of those weeks. The problem, and I wrote up in the player prop article this week, is the fact that like he's only playing like 10% of the offensive snaps. So when he's on the field, they're basically designing to get him the football in like a screen situation. You only need 12.5 yards. I don't mind that one here today either.
Not that hard. Not that hard to get 12.5 yards. It's just he's gonna get a couple looks. He's got to do something with it.
He's got to catch.
Spears played 60. What was it last week? Not 65, but it was like 50. I think he played more than half.
No, I like the Spears number. 12.5 is what you're telling me. That's a great number.
12.5. 59% of the snaps last week for Spears.
That's huge. I like that a lot. Pollard or Bam? I would go probably Pollard in this spot over Bam. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't love the Cardinals offense. So
no. Yeah, going against the Packers too. Go Pollard.
Yeah. Judkins, London, Sutton, or Hubbard. Need one of that group?
Oh my goodness.
You're gonna play Judkins, but I mean
Judkins,
crazy that you have to pick one there.
Who are your wide receivers, Steve? I need to know. I need to know who the 2 wide receivers you have that are better than Drake London.
This is Mac Jones.
Yes,
I don't want to like, I get it, right? Like Dart's been good, but like understand the matchups that you're playing here. Like on the road in Denver, you have Mac Jones throwing 40 times a game. Like that's
Giants fans that are like that. I know it's a very exciting time to be a Giants fan, but it might be a good day to go.
If Jackson Dart goes out there and beats Denver in Denver, wheels off, right? Like,
right.
And you play him every week. There's no matchup that he can't beat, right? Like,
exactly.
He's had 2 good games. They were both at home, right? He beat the Chargers. He beat the Eagles. Nobody expected that Eagles game to go the way it did. Good on him that it happened. Throwing jump balls at little Jordan Humphrey and Jalen Hyatt.
Right.
Like that's what they got again this week. They don't have Slayton. There's no if they win, they come out there and they beat the Broncos. A lot of questions got to be had there. So,
Trevor Lawrence getting some garbage time running in out there in third quarter. That's not even necessarily garbage time, but he just had like a 20.
Happy to have started Matthew Stafford in places today. Mason Taylor or Mayer?
I have Taylor ahead of Mayer just by a couple spots. The thing with Mayer is he didn't get the Brock Bowers role. He's still an inline tight end. He just got some extra targets, so he's not fully wheels up, but he is definitely moved up from where he was.
Favorite punt play on DraftKings for a single entry tournament? Just play Chris Moore. He's $3,000 today.
3,000, Chris Moore,
and he's gonna be like 40.
If you want like a full cheapy punt, Elijah Higgins at tight end is 2,500, and he could score a touchdown today. Just with the way the Packers, Xavier McKinney and Quay Walker are going to be on Trey McBride. Like that's a flat out punt play too, because it's bare minimum pricing. But Chris Moore is actual legitimately good play.
Well, is he a legitimately good player, or do you say good play?
Good play,
okay,
not player. Good play. Good play.
Evans or Dunze? We're gonna go with Dunze there.
Dunze.
Let's see here. Did we answer
Mike Killian?
We answered this question for Dude Love already, right? I didn't miss this one.
We did.
Just making sure. Who you started?
Mike Killian. Oh, 2 questions.
Yeah, but he didn't put him in yet, so we'll hit him.
Put him in.
Who I start? Jacobs is out. Charbonnet or Jennings?
Probably go Jennings just because he's going to play a bunch of snaps. He's playing hurt, but he's playing.
Sure. PBR, Swift or Woody Marks?
I'm going Swift, even with the groin situation. Like, he's been playing through it, I guess. Like, they said that it's not a new injury; it's just something he's been maintaining.
Debo's out. Who do I start? Pick one. Running back in a flex: Vidal, Rico, Coker, Golden, or pick up one of the wide receivers for the Commanders. I mean, I'd play Vidal at the running back spot, and then probably Golden at the flex.
Yep, that's exactly how I have it.
Who do I start? Oh, we just answered this one, I think, right? Yeah. Yep. We did. Okay. Chubb or Chuba for Dan?
Chuba. Chubb is guaranteed to be in a split. Chuba might be.
Yeah. Good morning. Says 2 socks. Good games. We did this one already. Kingsman can't play both because his running backs are Gibbs and Achane. So yeah, I guess you're playing Judkins and sitting.
Trade somebody, Kangas. Because you know what, that does make sense. If you drafted Gibbs and Achane as your first 2 backs,
yeah,
and then you took Judkins later because you're a Browns fan, and then you took Javonte Williams super late, then you just hit it exactly right. So great job, Kangas.
All right. So Deb here has Charbonnet or Shepard.
Oh man.
I'm going to Charbonnet because if everybody's back for the wide receivers,
Shepard is Shepard wasn't really doing anything last week. He in his part-time slot role as it was without those guys.
This is a tough one, Lewis. I don't like any of those wide receivers.
I don't, but I would start Isaiah Bond just because he plays the whole game. I know the weather's bad, but like you still have to attempt to throw the ball. Juwan Jennings is not healthy. I know his ankle is not.
No, you don't think so?
No.
Tommy here.
I went back to watch a bunch of it, dude. He can't even turn around. Like that ball he dropped, it was because he couldn't move.
Tommy's playing the Millie Maker over on DraftKings. He's going to do played Mason Taylor for the risk reward or safe play with Ertz.
In the Millie, you go risk reward, man. If you're going to do cash games, then you go safe with Ertz.
Yeah, I mean, he says he already has other low owned players. I mean, if you have other low owned players, like Ertz is fine. What's the linebacker coverage like for Dallas here?
Terrible.
Right. Play Ertz. I mean,
but the matchup's even better for Taylor. The Cardinals, the Panthers are a bottom 5 team in points per game, and they're the worst team in DVOA.
Yeah, you're basically fighting the the quarterback play too. You're just taking the better quarterback play.
So. Go Taylor. Ertz is also a little banged up, John, to the point where he only played 36 snaps last week. 30 of them were pass plays.
Touchdown at the end of the game.
They just put him out there. They basically just put him out there when it's an obvious pass play. Like if a guy plays 36 snaps and 30 of them are pass plays, the defensive coordinator's got to be telling these guys like, hey, by the way, if 86 is on the field,
they're throwing the football.
Right, every time.
All right, let's run through these because we are close to closing out here.
Wow, 45 already, dude. Where's the time go when you're having fun with your best good buddies on the
start,
YouTube?
sit, 2 flex, half PPR, Sutton, Pittman, Fannin, and Addison. Eileen, the top 2 there for you.
Top 2, Sutton, Pittman.
Need one of Kendre, Pacheco, or B-Rob. Well, you definitely can't play B-Rob. Probably Pacheco.
It's good. Pacheco. Pacheco got a much bigger workload last week. It didn't translate, but it could translate this week.
All right. So Mark added to this question here. If Jacobs is out, Charbonnet or Jennings or pick up Wilson. I mean, I would.
Oh, add Wilson, dude. Yeah. Even if you have to drop Jennings, but you probably have somebody else.
I imagine so. Not sure what the weather of Waddle, Moore, or Jennings here.
DJ Moore, yes. Chris Moore, no.
I probably still play Waddle. They're not going to throw deep down the field, but he'll get like underneath stuff. They're going to throw. They're not going to run the ball 80 times today. So, they're going to throw. I'll play Waddle
there. Okay. Go Waddle then.
Pierce or Luke McCaffrey? I really like Pierce, but I'm buying into Luke McCaffrey today.
Well, no Josh Downs this week,
I know.
Though.
I get it. I'm buying into Luke McCaffrey today, though.
If
not now, then when? If Luke McCaffrey gets one target, then forget it. Right? Like,
Stafford just missed a wide open shot to was that Devontae?
He's already got 2 scores, say Devontae. Mason if Jalen Carter. Wait, what? Jordan Mason if Jalen Carter messes out, I would guess.
Yeah, Jalen Carter's.
You probably,
banged
I
up.
mean, the ownership on Jordan Mason today is actually pretty decent. I think in the last, let me give a quick gander here. Earlier this morning, a lot of people were playing Jordan Mason. Let's see if that's since come down.
Well, that game's at 1:00, so we got the inactives for that game already.
I'm just taking ownership. Jordan Mason's down to like 10%, so don't necessarily have to go there from an ownership standpoint, but you could play Jordan Mason as a contrarian play today if you want to. Your top two rostered running backs in DFS this week are Judkins and Brees Hall. And Jordan Mason is wedged between both of those in pricing. So you got that. Born or
Eagles
more.
yeah, so Jalen Carter's active, by the way.
Yeah.
As of 15
Carter's
minutes
been
ago.
playing, and the Eagles still can't stop the run anyway. So
no, they can't.
But yeah, Mason's fine in single entry. I'm just saying that the ownership is down on him. And there's two players wedged between the Mason price that are the highest rostered in Judkins and Brees Hall. So if you want to be a little different in a single entry, you can play Mason instead of like Brees Hall today or something.
Yep.
I'd play Bourne over DJ Moore for Dan. Morning, Dan. Yes. Flex 2, Kamara, Vidal, Pickens, or Addison. I am playing all of Pickens today. So
yeah,
I wrote up Pickens anytime touchdown for sleeper picks today. So,
and I probably still just start Kamara.
Okay. I do like Addison though. Truthfully, I'm an Addison guy. Juan, he's Framingham, right? Juan's for Framingham.
Shout out Framingham, yeah.
Wide receiver 2-3, tight end and flex. Johnson, Booty, Addison, McCaffrey.
Here we're definitely going Addison.
Yes.
And then, John, you got to pick between three of your guys in QJ, Bude, and McCaffrey. These are your boys, dude.
Well, Booty was the Impemba special last week, and hopefully you guys all played that because that was probably the greatest 1%er you'll ever call in DFS. I would go back to Quentin Johnson, though, I think, this week and just go there.
Yeah.
Then
QJ Addison. Tight end's going to be Kittle. And the flex is going to be
playing JCM at running back.
Yeah, you're going to play JCM and whoever is playing out of Jacobs or Wilson. So
yeah,
so just leave Jacobs in the.
Well, he doesn't have Jacobs. They say you're playing Wilson or Charbonnet, right?
He says he has Jacobs and Taylor.
Does he? Oh, okay.
He says Jacobs and Taylor's are so put Jacobs, put Taylor and Krosky Merritt in at running back, and then put Jacobs in at the flex. And if Jacobs is out, then move Wilson into the flex.
That's how I would go.
So much for rapid fire.
That was a tongue twister there. I think I got this question for Deb, but if I didn't, I apologize. Charbonnet or Shepard? We're going.
He said Chard.
Fields, Darnold, or Mac Jones. This is a tough one.
It's either Fields or Mac Jones. Bad matchup for Darnold.
I know that Fields is going to be more aggressive running the football today, which is like all of where his fantasy points come from. So
yeah.
This is another spot where it's like, if not now, when for Fields? Fields has had 3 games this year of 25 or more fantasy points. He's had the other 2 games of less than 10. The Panthers on the road should be a ceiling game for Justin Fields.
Go Fields.
Elick, Ingram, or Bam. I would go Ingram probably here, but
intent and premium, it's Ingram
for sure. Pittman, Brown, Monty, Kamara, half PPR.
Pittman and Brown. Okay. Monty's got a tough matchup with Vita Vea for what Monty does. Just one?
Yeah.
AJ Brown.
Okay. Swift or Pollard?
Swift. Pollard is splitting, man. I'm just going Swift. I just traded Waddle for Swift, and then, of course, he shows up on the injury report right after I do that.
Ertz or Taylor?
I got to just double-check update this morning, and, like, that group of guys is so close between, like, Waller and Fannin and Ertz and Taylor. But I want to say I have Ertz the highest right now. I mean, I moved Ertz up to the highest of those guys because of the wide receivers being out. It's Ertz.
All right, making sure I didn't miss anything else here. We're getting spammed a little bit. All right, so we have another one from Juan. Do I drop McCaffrey, Henderson, Booty for Bo Nix? Can't drop Rodgers because he played and Gain was on my bench. Or, I mean,
yeah.
Basically, he's asking, do you keep Aaron Rodgers or play Bo Nix?
Drop Butte for Bo Nix.
Yeah,
that was a LSU special.
It was definitely not. I mean, listen, he plays a ton. He had a good game earlier, but unless Drake May really ascends the way you think, Like it's
Big
Booty's
May is awesome, but I think it's going to be Diggs and Henry at the end of the day.
okay. Russ here wants
I
to
want to see
know.
Kyle Williams. What the heck's going on?
Well, can't run routes. Tez and Devonta Smith.
Devonta Smith.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Devonta. Tez is probably not even gonna play this week. Brown, McMillan, Worthy, or Rice. I mean, you waited all year to play Rashee Rice, so you're definitely playing Rashee Rice. And you go
AJ Brown and Rashee Rice. Yep.
Yeah.
Let's fly through and get caught up.
I think we answered this one already from
yeah, Jacoby's out. He's not even playing today.
Yeah, so it's Bond.
Isaiah Bond.
Yeah, okay. JCM or Dowell. You're playing JCM.
JCM.
Yeah. Start, sit, 1 point PPR. You're playing JCM there. All right. Did we do this one or is this a different league? This looks like a different league. Second league. Yeah. Okay.
You're starting Lamb, JSN, and Rice no matter what.
Yeah, that's your wide receiver 1, 2, and flex, and then your running backs
are Javonte Williams and
Kyron already played today, so hopefully you
have Kyron.
Or didn't play him because he didn't do anything. But you probably, if you didn't lock him in, he's not. You got to move him there.
This game's dragging. There's still time for Kyron to do stuff.
Yeah, that's fair. Third league, wide receiver 2 and a flex. Brown in. Garrett Wilson's out, so can't play him. So AJ Brown and
Marv.
Bourne over Marv.
I don't know if I go that far. Bourne, I moved up. Obviously, he's squarely in the wide receiver 3 conversation, but I think I go Marv.
Okay. Yeah, Juwan Jennings, not Johnson. I think we said that, right? You talked about that?
Yeah, Juwan Johnson's worse than Jennings.
Yeah.
Juwan Johnson's his ankle's messed up.
Yeah. Mason or Trevion, you're gonna play Mason.
Mason
or Scatabo, gonna play Mason.
Mason, yeah.
Would you rank them in order of Bears, Patriots, Commanders, and Miami for defense? I mean,
Patriots,
if there was a spot for the Patriots this week, right?
Patriots are gonna be one. You're not gonna start the Commanders against Dak.
Cam Ward's been sacked like the most times in football, and he has 8 turnovers. He's lost 4 fumbles and thrown 4 picks. So
yeah, I have Patriots as the 3rd ranked defense this week, behind only the Broncos against the Giants and the Chiefs against the Raiders.
I think it's Patriots, Bears, Dolphins, Commanders is how I'm ranking that.
I have it exactly that. I have Patriots at 3, Bears at 9, Dolphins at 18, and Commanders aren't even in my top 20. I don't know why you'd start the Commanders.
No. Fanning, Kraft, or Taylor need one?
Kraft. Cardinals have been not a good defense versus the tight end. Bad. Kraft.
I'm going to play Addison over Wandale.
Yep.
Should I trade Scatabo and AJ Brown for Cook and PPR? I have Wilson, AJ Brown, Olave, Pickens, and Terry. So I want to consolidate, but I feel like I'm giving up a lot.
It's your record.
Yeah. I mean, listen, James Cook's been awesome, but look, Scatabo's been pretty good. And
Scatabo is like, he's like RB10. He didn't even start the whole year.
If you trade AJ Brown, you have an injured Garrett Wilson and an injured Terry McLaurin, which means your only healthy wide receivers are Olave and Pickens. So
I would consider Scatabo and Pickens maybe, or Scatabo and Terry. I mean,
I don't think I'd trade that at all. You have a bunch of injured wide receivers on your team right now, so
I wouldn't do that trade.
No, just keep it. Rico, Brown, Golden, JMO, pick a flex.
I like Golden.
Golden over AJ.
Which Brown is that? Is AJ Brown?
Yeah, I assume it's AJ.
And just start AJ Brown.
Okay. Flex 2, Brees Hall, Lad McConkey, QJ. You're definitely playing Brees, and then it's probably QJ over.
Probably QJ over Lad.
Taylor or Waller?
I'm going. I still have Waller ahead.
Okay. Dak or Jaden? You said you moved Dak up to 2.
I moved Dak up to 2. Yeah.
I'm good with that. Pierce or Chuba? I tend to lean the running back, but I do like Pierce. I am. I'm a big Pierce guy. So
with no downs, man. Adonai Mitchell is going to play the slot, and last time he played the slot, he was terrible, John. Like literally in the slot, he played 3 games with no downs last year. He got 1 game, he just caught 0 passes. The other 2 games, he got 11 targets. Between the 2 games, only caught 2 of them. He just not good in the slot. Adonai Mitchell. Adonai Mitchell might just be bad.
Pierce it is then.
They don't even like Adonai Mitchell. He was benched. He's only playing because someone's hurt.
Ertz or Chuba?
Chuba.
Okay. Need 2 and a 10 in premium. Bond, Franklin, Chig, Gatz, and more.
Probably Chris Moore and Chig.
Okay.
Gadsden ran a ton of routes last week, though.
Bender has the over on the Franklin yards this week. Play Kareem Hunt or wait for Emmanuel Wilson. Well, you can't wait for Emmanuel Wilson because if Josh Jacobs plays, then that's 0.
But Emmanuel Wilson might play as much as Kareem Hunt anyway. Kareem Hunt took a big time back seat last week.
Yeah, well, they gave him the red zone work though, so the Kareem Hunt actually has a super fun prop today. His receiving yards is 2.5. He's caught exactly one pass in every game.
Catch a ball.
So if he just catches the football, he hits the over.
Isaiah Pacheco got 77% of the snaps last week. Kareem Hunt got 30%. Brashad Smith played 9%.
Yeah. But like, what's Emmanuel Wilson snap share?
Yeah, let me check that. 18%.
Yeah, I still think it's Hunt.
So it's Hunt, yeah.
Yeah. Vidal, JMO, Addison need one.
Yeah, but there's a possibility that here's the difference.
Pivot to Bam.
You know what? I'm going to Emmanuel Wilson. Here's why, John. Because both these guys are part-time players, but there's a chance that Wilson starts today.
Sure, but he can pivot to Bam, so just do that.
Okay, yeah, just do that, Schwartz.
Just do that.
Yeah.
Pivot to Bam if there's Jacobs.
It's close enough between Hunt and Wilson that you just start the guy that might actually be the starting running back today. So
yeah.
And Bam, I would rank Bam over Hunt.
Yeah, Bam's the play there if Jacobs is out. Back to this one, I would probably go. I think I go Vidal here.
Vidal. Ooh, yeah. JMO's been disappointing, but it is shootout.
It would be Vidal or Addison for me. JMO would be third in that group.
Okay, Vidal.
Rashid Rice for Mike Evans. I'm gonna go Rice just because again Evans is coming off that injury, so
banged up.
Kittle, Kelsey, Booty, Henderson, Vidal, Marks, Pacheco need one flex, one tight end.
I'm going Kittle.
You play both tight ends here?
I'm going to go Kittle and Kelsey. Kelsey historically destroys the Raiders. Averages like 16 points a game for his career. Over the last 17 games versus them, he's only has one game with fewer than 9 PPR points. Last year in the 2 games against them, he averaged 19 PPR points. Like, there's only 3 tight ends ever to score more points against a single team in their career. 2 of them are Witten just against other teams in the division. The other one's Antonio Gates against the Chiefs. Like, Kelsey destroys the Raiders on like a record-setting level. Okay. The only person who scored more points against the Raiders than Kelsey is LaDainian Tomlins.
Yeah, well, we talked about like obviously Mahomes' ridiculous numbers, and obviously Mahomes having ridiculous numbers coincides with Kelsey having ridiculous.
They're going to crush them today, and the thing is they always crush them. Like, you go look at they don't go in there and beat them like 17-3. They go in there and put up 40 points on them.
All right, so
let's rapid fire these. We're right at the thing. No more questions after Mike B. Sorry, guys. We are at noon. If you are a Fantasy Alarm member, then get your questions in the Discord and we'll answer them there. That's
Bender got the Twitter takeover at noon as well, so you can at the Fantasy Alarm.
Yeah, so ask the Twitter account. Make sure you're following at Fantasy Alarm on Twitter.
Yep. Luke or Chris McCaffrey, Chris Moore. I'm going Luke McCaffrey here.
I'll go Chris Moore.
All right, we'll flip a coin. Go ask Malin.
Ask Bender.
Rico or Genty, going Genty. Ferguson or Hunter.
Ferg. I'm a Pats homer too, and I love Hunter, but it's Ferg.
Okay. And then Mike has QJ, Kamara, or Dow.
I can't believe it's come to this, bro. I can't believe it. I love Kamara, but it's full PPR.
You're playing QJ.
Yeah.
We'll go QJ.
Yeah, but QJ's been better.
Yep. All right, guys. We appreciate again you guys tuning in. Go get that Discord, get the Twitter.